Good morning, ma'am. I am Andrea Chinslis and my partner Rachel Ann Claros, and we are the Group 14, and our topic is all about constructivism, knowledge construction, and concept learning. So before we proceed, here are our objectives. So, at the end of these chapters, the student should be able to explain the use of constructivism in facilitating learning, describe strategies to promote knowledge construction, and lastly, describe strategies to facilitate concept learning. So, what is constructivism? So, constructivism is a theory on how humans generate knowledge and meaning from an interaction between their experience and their idea, based on observation and scientific study about how people learn. So, constructivism is gaining knowledge by interacting with one another, by interacting with other people. We're gaining new knowledge and adding it to our prior knowledge, making us or nakakabuli. It's helping us to build or construct more knowledge about things, constructing new ideas and new experiences. And this is also used by teachers to help their students to this is also used by teachers to help their students or learners understand more, because as an individual we gain knowledge from our experience. So constructivism has two views. So we have the individual constructivism and the social constructivism. So individual constructivism, also called as cognitive constructivism, emphasizes individual internal construction of knowledge. So in individual constructivism, humans create knowledge through interaction, experience, and idea. In short, learners can build their own knowledge individually without any help of others. For example, by giving them individual tasks, for example artwork, by giving them that activities individually we're helping them to create knowledge through their own idea, because they have to think about what they would do or what they should do or what design they could use in an art project, because it is given to them individually without any help or asking for help by others. They are gaining knowledge individually in that way. And the second one naman is the social constructivism. So it is a knowledge existing a social context and initial shared with others instead of being represented and solely as an individual. So social constructivism is gaining knowledge through interacting with other people. So constructivism is a knowledge existing in social context, initially shared with others. So, for example, you know how to paint, or you are a teacher and know how to paint, and you have a student that dili talaga super ka knowledgeable about painting, because you have more knowledge about painting, you are sharing your knowledge to your students, giving them ideas or on how to paint, and gaining them and helping them gain more knowledge about how to paint by guiding them on how to paint, or by sharing your knowledge about painting. Your students are gaining knowledge, or yes, by gaining knowledge on how to paint. So wherein that interaction is called social constructivism, wherein your prior knowledge is being presented to new people, giving them a present or present knowledge about a certain things or a certain activities. So social constructivism is an opportunity to interact and shape among learners, to help and to shape your learners. So that is the social constructivism. So so those are the two views of constructivism. We have the social and individual constructivism. So let's move on naman po to the characteristic of constructivism. So first one is learners construct understanding. So again, the first one we have is learners construct understanding. So learners construct understanding, or it helping them making sense of their experience and fitting their own ideas into reality. And second is new learning depends on the current understanding, or interpreting the new info from learner through present use. And the third one is learning is facilitated by social interaction. In short, learning takes place through our interaction and communication with others. And lastly, meaningful learners occurs within authentic learning tasks. Allowing students to create a meaningful, useful, and creative outcomes. So those are the characteristics of the constructivism, and to discuss the organizing knowledge, we have Miss.
Good day everyone. Today I'll be discussing the concept learning in constructivism. When we say concept, it is a way of grouping or categorizing objects or events in our mind. A concept of teach includes a group of tasks such as a model, discuss, illustrate, explain, and assist. Concept as a feature list. A concept as a feature list is a list of features that are related to a particular concept or idea. It is used to help define the scope of a project or to provide a better understanding of a concept. Concept as a prototype. A concept as a prototype is a working model or a concept or idea that is used to test and refine the concept before it is implemented. It is used to help visualize the concept and to identify any potential issues or problems. Concept as a exemplars. Concept as a exemplars are example of a concept or idea that are used to illustrate the concept and to provide a better understanding of it. They can be used to help explain the concept to others uh, or to provide a reference point for further explanation. For making concept learning effective, as a future teacher, you can help students learn concepts by doing the following. You need to provide a clear definition of the concept, make the defining features very concrete and prominent, give a variety of positive instances and negative instances. You need to cite a best examples or prototype. And provide opportunity for the learners to identify positive and negative instances and ask the learners to think of their own examples of concept, and lastly, point out how concept can be related to each other.